Live, local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6.
Coming up this evening, new information on a deadly shooting at an upstate racetrack.
Had a wonderful day of weather for all the moms out there. Lots of sunshine. We will regrettably see more clouds tomorrow and eventually heavy rain move in on Tuesday. I'll have that in your forecast coming up.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Lawrence County deputies are knee-deep in an investigation after a teen was shot and killed at a racetrack last night. Today, the coroner identified the victim as 17-year-old Calvin Parker Jr. There was a heavy law enforcement presence at the Ware Shoals Dragway after the shooting last night. Gunfire rang out about 8:30 during the Best of Both Worlds car and bike show. Deputies have asked people to avoid that area. The coroner plans to conduct an autopsy tomorrow. The Spartanburg County coroner has also been busy this weekend after a fatal crash on I-85. Troopers say 3 vehicles collided just after 8 o'clock last night northbound near mile marker 81. A pickup truck and a Mazda sedan started hitting their brakes when an F-650 truck hit the Mazda from behind. The Mazda then hit the pickup truck. Troopers say of the 5 people in the sedan, 4 were hurt and 1 was killed, an 11-year-old girl. Traffic on I-85 backed up for hours as emergency crews attended to those who were hurt and tried to clear the scene of wreckage. The Red Cross is stepping in to help a family in Spartanburg. They lost their home to fire this weekend on Newman Road. Flames broke out yesterday morning. Volunteers are providing food and shelter to the 3 people who lived in the house. Turning to our weather now, a Mother's Day forecast that was just beautiful. Griffin Hardy joins us. Round of applause, my man. It was just about perfect.
I did the best we could. It was really nice out there.
It was.
And we've got another chance of rain on the way. Luckily, it didn't get in the way of the weekend. That's good. It's going into the work week, though, where we got to watch this area of low pressure up towards the Rockies. Got a stalled front down to the south of it. Lots of warm air over Texas, warm, humid air, that is. And yet another round of severe weather, a tornado watch in effect between Houston and New Orleans this evening. But for the most part, it's been pretty quiet here in the upstate. Seeing lots of sunshine, few clouds overhead. Here's a look at that Hilton Greenville sky cam. A bit of a milky looking sky with some clouds overhead, but mostly sunshine and a little warmer than yesterday at 79 degrees. It was a bit of a crisp start. We got down to the 40s and low 50s early this morning. Average low is 51. We're not far off from that, but we're going to be a little bit warmer we were a little bit warmer than usual for today with upper 70s across the board. 78 right now in Clemson and Anderson, 79 in Spartanburg and Lawrence, low to mid 70s across western North Carolina. And here's a look at that 12-hour forecast. Saw lots of sunshine today, but the clouds will be increasing out ahead of tomorrow's chance for rain. It'll be still kind of mild as a result at 10 p.m. at 67, 61 by 1 a.m. and then mid 50s when you wake up early tomorrow morning. So mild this evening and cool early tomorrow morning. For western North Carolina, same story here, partly to mostly cloudy skies later on tonight with low 50s early tomorrow morning. Here are the headlines of the forecast. It'll be mostly cloudy to overcast tomorrow with showers moving in the evening. It'll be an impact day Tuesday with heavy rain and storms at times with still some lingering showers on Wednesday. We'll talk more about it in your full forecast in just a few minutes.
Okay, thank you, Griffin. 2 people are dead and 4 others hurt after a shooting at an Atlanta club early this morning. Atlanta police said that officers were called to the 1145 Lounge on Peachtree Road just after 2:30. They found 6 people shot, including a man and woman who were dead inside the club. The other 4 victims were taken to local hospitals where they are expected to recover. Investigators say all of the victims appear to be club patrons between the age of 20 and 30 years old. Officers are reviewing surveillance tape and believe there was only one shooter and that the shooting stemmed from an argument. In Commitment 2024 news, former President Donald Trump held a campaign rally in New Jersey this weekend. Thousands of attendees gathered at Wildwood Beach to hear him speak. During his remarks, the former president touched on his indictments while comparing himself to Al Capone.
They rigged the whole thing with the Department of Justice, and every time they I've been indicted more than the great Alphonse Capone, Scarface. Al Capone was so mean that if you went to dinner with him and he didn't like you, you'd be dead the next morning. And I got indicted more than him.
Trump also took aim at President Joe Biden, blaming him for protests taking place at colleges from coast to coast. Back at home, Greenville's Artisphere wrapped earlier this evening after 3 vibrant days on Main Street. We caught up with one family that returned for the first time in 5 years in search of healing. Kristen and Blake Olson meandered from booth to booth this weekend, embracing all of the artwork, but thinking of one artist in particular, Brian Olson.
We walked in his shoes that were covered in paint yesterday.
Brian appeared at Artisphere for 15 years, painting well-known figures up on stage. Brian passed away in January of 2020. Blake misses his dad.
I remember a lot of stuff, but I mostly remember when me and my dad always went on the stage and made t-shirts together.
His widow, Kristen, leaves us with one more image from Brian.
What Brian always said was be yourself, be creative, and take chances, and most of all, do it with all your heart.
We'll have more on the Olsons as well as Artisphere later tonight at 11.